Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to today's video. And today's video, we're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Ida. So, since yesterday's update, we officially have a tropical storm. Right now, the strengthening more as we talk, getting more defined as it makes its way into the Gulf of Mexico, making potential impacts to Cuba later on today or tomorrow. So, we're gonna time out. We're gonna let you guys know everything we're planning to see, when it's gonna be landfall, what type of winds we're gonna be seeing, hurricane force winds. There's a lot to talk about with the storm right now since yesterday. But before we get started in today's video, I do ask if you guys please follow one Facebook page. Shout out to this person. Hurricane season 2021 dot. So there's no space between the 21 and the dot. There's no space. So if you guys give them a follow on Facebook, make sure comment down below, and I might give you a shout out here on your Facebook account or any social media platform. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. So here is the satellite imagery. As you guys can see that the storm is trying to get its rapid rotation right now. It is kind of struggling to do that right now, but once it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, we think that it's going to have more of a rapid rotation, which I starting. You guys can see that we have some thunderstorms right in here, which is showing some type of strengthening as we as of right now. So we're gonna go on the current storms right now. So pretty much Tropical Storm Ida is maximum winds is 40 kT and the gust is NA, so they're not sure. The center pressure is 1003 MB, and then it is moving northeast right now. So we're gonna take a look at the cone right now. We have hurricane watches out for parts of the Louisiana and Mississippi, and tropical storm warnings. I'm at watches for parts of the Alabama area. So you guys can see that we're expecting this landfall. You guys can see that there's an M right here. I think that is a major hurricane if I'm right. Um, so we're gonna see where this storm's gonna be. But as soon as it enters the Gulf of Mexico, you guys can see it's gonna become a hurricane, and that's just the start of it in the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico right now is a very favorable condition for this storm right now. No dry air, very warm water, very moist, no shear, anything like that. There might be a little bit of shear, but not too much to kill the storm off. So that's why the storm is probably not being a good Cat 2 or 3. That some models have been showing a good Cat 2, on some on the border of a Cat 3. So you guys can see that we can see landfall probably around Sunday 2 p.m. Maybe around there. I can't give you the estimate time, but that could be the time. I would say around 12 or 11 in the morning, all the way up until like probably 6 p.m. But the thing is, where these hurricane watches are, we have to be careful with this, because I know New Orleans, you guys are under below sea level, and that's going to be a big part of this storm, surge, wind, and some other things. So that's our right here. That's it for this map right here. You guys can see down there in Cuba, we have some tropical storm warnings, our watches for parts of Cuba. So we're gonna go on to looking at the intensity, guys, so you guys can see right here. If we look, pretty much a lot of models have been sticking with Cat 2 at this point. Some models going with a Cat 3, but it's good to say that we might be seeing a Category 2 right here, which is still a horrible hurricane that could be force winds. Force winds could be anywhere from probably a good 75. You guys get the center, you can get a good 100 miles an hour. So it's gonna be a storm and a lot of surge with it. So that's our intensity guide. A lot of models are beginning to agree with a good Cat 2 at this point, and then around probably it's gonna start intensifying way more around probably the next 12 hours. We're actually gonna end up seeing it, and probably within the next probably 36 hours, we're gonna see this thing going into Cat 1. That's the time it's gonna be entering the Gulf of Mexico. So we're going to be looking at the GF ensembles, if I can speak. So you guys can see right here that pretty much a lot of models are agreeing that we're going to see some type of landfall in here. They're not exactly right here. The GFS was ran, this is where it was run, I think, believe 50, 21 times. It's somewhere around there. It was ran as many times. A lot of clusters are on this side, so we are probably good chance to say that we will see landfall east of New Orleans, just probably by 50, not even that many miles. We're gonna see it, which is still gonna be bad for New Orleans. Despite that, this is gonna be a dangerous storm. So if you guys don't have your phone charged, probably within that storm, you guys will probably be out of power for a good bit, because this storm is gonna be a bad surge, bad winds, some rain that we're talking about with the storm too. So that is your guys' update for right now with Tropical Storm Ida. So we're gonna be looking at our tropical storm force winds right here, and you guys can see that we got parts of Louisiana. You guys are at 100% of getting tropical storm force winds, and then we go into New Orleans. You guys are at a 90% chance, and pretty much as this storm keeps on moving, we're gonna see more of the purple go onto the land as the storm keeps on moving. So you guys can see that right here we're gonna see that turn into purple probably in the next 48 hours, and then we have another storm down here that I'm not too worried about right now. But like I said, once this starts to get into the Gulf of Mexico, this storm is going to blow up. It's going to be a serious storm. So here is our rainfall total. Like I said, it's a lot of rain that's going to be bringing with the storm. You're talking about New Orleans. You guys are going to be seeing a good 10 inches of rain and surge on top of that. So, like I said, this storm is kind of going to be a storm that's going to be. It's not going to be as bad as 2005, but it's going to be a storm that's probably going to go down in the books. Still, probably be retired after this, because we're talking about New Orleans. You guys are going to be seeing 10 inches. Jackson, you guys are going to be seeing around a good 6 inches, even going all the way into parts of Mississippi. You guys are going to go not even feeling the effects of the storm too much. You guys are going to be seeing good 6 inches off this rain. This storm is going to produce a lot of rain for parts, and then you see some spots are talking about a little spot is of 15% right there. I'm at 15 inches. So 10 inches, yeah, that's be a lot of rain right there. So here is our surge map. Like I said, our surge map is going to be something to keep an eye on, because if you look right here on where New Orleans is, you guys can see we're talking about 7 to 11 feet in parts of New Orleans, and New Orleans, I believe, is below sea level, and that's what happened in 2005. They had a tremendous, I forgot the storm's name. I I forgot for a minute. I have so many storms I have to remember. But I'll probably Google it later on and put it in tomorrow's video. It was tremendous. It closed like New Orleans Six Flags down there. It was very bad. So, like I said, if you guys evacuate, if you guys are up in this area, because this is a safety concern for 7 to 11 feet, and you guys are below sea level. So yeah, that's gonna be something we're gonna be watching slowly. Mobile Bay, you guys are gonna be getting 3 to 5 feet. Ocean Springs, you guys are gonna get 4 to 7 feet. Like I said, these are not guaranteed. Um, Not guaranteed. These are not set, but as we get closer, it can either go up or down. Like I said, you're not gonna get exactly they estimate it between those what you're gonna be seeing. But like I said, to be on the safe side, if you guys live on the beach or anything, make sure you if your house is not raised, make sure you evacuate, or make sure your phones are charged, because we're going to be seeing some serious winds with this storm and some serious surge for parts of the New Orleans area, for the Louisiana area. So that's something we're gonna have to keep an eye on, because, like I said, this storm is going to be a serious storm. So if I actually go back to here real fast, I actually want to show you guys something real fast. So if we look for it real fast, trying to look for the force winds real fast. Here we go. I do want to. I forgot to show you guys one thing on this. So I do want to show you guys the hurricane force wind, so you guys can see that with the hurricane force winds. The the 60% is not on land yet, but it's going to eventually come in and hit there, and it's probably going to reach an 80 to 90% for parts of Louisiana. So something we do have to keep eye on, because hurricane force winds, we're talking about above 74 miles an hour. So that's going to be something serious. Like I said, a lot of waters be pushing up here. So it's something we definitely do have to keep an eye on. And here is our key message for Ida. If you guys want to pause it real fast, to read it real fast, then I'll let you guys. But I'm going to put it in fast terms. So number 2 is pretty much talking about risk of life-threatening surge for coastal Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. But the worst, I would say, the worst surge is going to be for Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama. You guys are going to see some surge, but you guys are not going to see like Louisiana, like 7 to 11 feet. And then we're talking about 3, increase of hurricane force winds, dangerous hurricane force winds for number 3. So that's going to be for New Orleans. So New Orleans, parts of Louisiana, you guys are talking about some hurricane force winds. And then Ida is expected to produce heavy rains across central Gulf Coast of southeast of Louisiana to central Mississippi, Alabama, as the lower Mississippi Valley starting Sunday into Monday, resulting in the considerable um, flash flood and small stream and river train flooding. So pretty much, like I said, this is gonna be a life-threatening storm for parts of Alabama, Louisiana, and Mississippi. But Louisiana, you guys are gonna see it the worst, I think, because especially the coast, you guys are gonna be getting lots of rain. We're talking about New Orleans, so make sure you guys are careful out there. Stay with your local weatherman for you guys' safety. I'm not your guys' official weatherman, so make sure you stay with your local weatherman for you guys' latest updates. And that's gonna be a wrap of the video today, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, like, subscribe, comment, and share this video to your family and friends. Another thing is, I please ask if you guys can follow Hurricane 2021, Hurricane Season 2021 dot, and that's gonna be a wrap of the video today, guys. Until next time.